This EU referendum's left the UK looking like the arses of Europe. Split right down the middle, bent over, just waiting for the Tories to decide which one of them's gonna smash our back doors in. Make no mistake about it, we're fucked either way. But take your time, lads. Nothing like a bit of anal to keep things interesting. What a time to be British. It's like a shit reality TV show made in Oxford. And for the people that don't know why this referendum was called in the first place, it was a dick measuring contest. This is how the posh boys have a good old fashioned tear up. Except these mugs ain't got the minerals. The only time these pussies swing it out is on a golf course. Lightbulb head Cameron and his boy band No Direction stabbing each other in the back, left, right and centre. Now we got a parliament full of cocks and not a set of bulls between them. So apparently we left the EU. But we ain't left yet. Them ones where you tell your missus you're going to leave her, but you ain't look for nowhere else to live because you were so sure she was going to beg you to stay. Awkward. But she called your bluff and told you to jog on. But because you're a tosser and you got no mates, now you got to sleep on the sofa in the same house as the woman that don't want you there. Very fucking awkward. To officially leave the EU, one of these muppets have to invoke Article 50. Basically, they're playing Jenga with our future. And none of these pricks want to pull the next brick. Because they know that shit's going to fall down like Madonna at the Brit Awards. Even the plonkers fronting this Leave campaign didn't prepare for the fact that they might actually win. It's like they gave the people in this country way too much credit. It's nice to know I weren't the only one. Never again. Since the results come through, the pounds turned to shit like yesterday's dinner. And it's not like we weren't warned. But according to that spanner Michael Gove, the people of this country have had enough of experts. Really? Speak for your fucking self, mate. If I'm dying and I got to choose between help from a qualified paramedic or Mick from the butchers that watches Obi City, I know who's got my vote. Alright, so the country's in turmoil, and to add insult to fucking injury, Lightbulb Head resigns. No one's ever seen a white man run that fast. He was out of town before the ink dried on the voting slips. Lightbulb Head got screwed by Boris Johnson. Then Gove said he didn't want to run for Prime Minister and he was going to back Nonson. 2-2s, man turned Lord Baelish and Joffrey Morris, fam. You just couldn't write it. These men ain't got no morals. Then on the other side, you got Jez Corbyn, aka Tony Montana. What a fucking legend. I know people don't like him, but this guy's got balls the size of grapefruits. Imagine his whole crew snaked him. The enemies are closing in, but he's fully on shooting his way out like Scarface. You're not taking him alive. He might be a bit of a donut, but I find it amusing. We finally got a real bad man in Parliament. Because have you seen how these men beef in the House of Commons? It's embarrassing. Mr. Prime Minister, did you buy that terrible suit with the money stashed in your father's offshore bank account, you tax avoider? And Boris, I heard you still ride on the tube. I bet you shop in Tesco. I mean, who does that? Haha. Order! Order! Rather excitable today, aren't we, gentlemen? I think somebody's wife put too many sugars in their coffee this morning. Fuck off. So basically, our country's fucked, but we gotta wait for these cunts to finish fucking each other over so they can sort it out. And the Bank of England's come out and said they're ready to inject more cash into the country, and don't worry, they got it under control. Really, lads? Don't look like it from where I'm sitting. Basically, what that means is prepare for a recession. And if you thought you were broke before you voted out, shit's about to get real for you. You're going to realise you fucked up when you're at the checkout in Asda's and the inflation's priced you out of your beans on toast. The winter's coming. It's about to get peak for you. Ransom Bants, make sure you like the Facebook page, like the vid, tag a friend, share that. Make sure you add the Insta, add the Snap, add the Twitter, subscribe to the new YouTube account, all of that, all of that, all of that.